Hello friends, welcome in Easy Living. So as you may be aware that in beauty industry there are three reputed brand just like Vibes, B Carnival Palette and now K Beauty. So these products are available and we all makeup artists recommended it. However, this product have minute differences which only professional makeup artists can differentiate and recommended it for users. So let's meet our eyeshadow review palette expert Kavya Bhagnani from Mumbai, and let me introduce myself that I am Priyanka and I am Lakme certified cosmetologist and makeup artist, and I assure you here that after going through this review video you will get definitely excellent information about this eyeshadow color palette and its intensity. So let's start.
I'll be talking something about eyeshadow palettes. Now, today I'll be reviewing three major eyeshadow palettes existing prevailing in the Indian market today, and I'll be reviewing on them on the scale of 1 to 10. So let's start for the today's review of the product. So the first eyeshadow palette which I can talk about, that is the Carnival Be Perfect Company's Carnival palette. So this is a palette.
थोड़ा नीचे करिए, face दिख रहा है.
The second palette is from the brand that is called White Palette from PSC. So this is the palette. And third palette is from the brand called K Beauty, and this is the palette. So in general, I will be analyzing these three palettes on the four criteria. The first criteria is the price factor, second the quality of color, pigments, and the blending quality. Whenever you buy any eyeshadow palettes or when you invest in a very good eyeshadow palettes, please keep in mind this four factor. The first factor, that is the amount of pigment. That is, what is pigment? Now eyeshadow made from two factor, one is called a talc and other color is a pigment. So talc gives body to your eyeshadow and pigment gives your color. So if the doses of pigments are more compared to talc, there will be less fallout. So if you have a more talc, the eyeshadow will fall out. Second thing, the payout. What is a payout?
Yes,
when you take an eyeshadow from your palette and transfer on your hand, you should able to see the same color that what you visualize or what you see on your in your eyeshadow palette. So that is called payoff. Third, quality, the longevity, how long it can stay. And fourth, the price factor, which is the most important factor. So let's review the first palette, that is called as your Carnival palette. So if you ask me about the Carnival palette has a very good tropical shade, that is all the Brazilian color shades, and in this upper portion of the colors are more onto cool format. These are the neutral format and these are the warm format. It has a two quality of pigments. One is called a matte and others are a metallic or a metallic eyeshadows. So normally when you take a payoff of a pigment eyeshadow, that is called a matte eyeshadow. If you see these colors, so these are matte. So this is the payoff. So if you compare this, the payoff of the eyeshadow is same as what you can see. So it has a good amount of pigment. Since it has a good amount of pigment, when you apply on your face, the fallout will be less. So if I want to rank this product on the basis of pigment, I will rank 8 point out of 10. I'll scale it on an 8. If you see about the blending capacity, so if I take this and if I take a swatch test and just apply this, so it has a good blending and a spreading capacity. So on the basis of spreading capacity, I will rank it something between a 7. And the price factor, it is something between 4.5 to 6.k depending upon the country and the dollar values, because since it is normally an international brand, it comes from China. So definitely the price stand from approximately 3.5 to 5.5 depending upon the location availability of the product. Second product, so overall if you see the blendability, if you see the pigment, it gives you the dispersion quality and price factor, I rank Carnival palette something between 7 to 8 definitely. The second palette which I am talking about, a brand that is called a PSC White Palettes. Again it is the same, like it has the same colors like Carnival, but if you compare the ratio of neutral colors are less compared to that, they had incorporated more of a warm colors and less of a cool color. So I think this palette has been designed keeping in mind the Indian clienteles. So if you see that there are shimmers and pigment. So let's see a payoff of this color. So I'm taking this color from a PSC white palette. So the payoff is good. I feel that the payoff is better than Carnival. Just see how it look. Okay, so I feel that the payoff of Carnival is 100 times better than Carnival. So Vibe has a better pigments or better payoff, but I feel that it is slightly a powdery compared to Carnival. Carnival is not that powdery compared to PSC. So on that basis, if you ask me on the ranking basis, pigment wise, I will rank Vibe palette something between 9.5. On the dispersion or a spreading basis, I will say, since I feel it's slightly powdery, so I'll rank it something 6 to 7. But if you talk about price factor, it is available something between 2.5 to 4,000, in that range, I think so. I'm not exactly sure about that, but if price factor is considered, I will rank this palette something between 7.5 to 7.8. That is a ranking. Third palette which I'm going to talk about, that is called a K Beauty palette. So K Beauty palette, again it has all the colors. Now the difference between a previous two palette and this, like they have a matte colors, they have a metallic colors, and same time they have a glitters also. So and at the end they have a highlighters also. So I think this palette will serve that segment of those people who want to invest in all-in-one product. So they will think for this. So let's see the payoff of the product. So I am taking the same color again here. Okay. So I'm taking the swatch test over here. Okay, so what I feel, the amount of pigments are slightly more than Carnival and less than Vibe, but same time if you see the dispersion, like what is dispersion, like here with the VPAC Vibe, if you see the payoff is very equal, uniform, and over here too it is not uniform. It means that the surfacing, the gliding surface consistency is not even in this product. But if you see the compared to these two palettes, this is much more affordable. So if I want to rank white palette, since it has a matte also, metallic also, and glitter also, and at the same time it has a highlighter also, on the scale of 1 to 10 for dispersion, I rank it something between 6 to 6.5. On the basis of pigment, I rank something 7. On the basis of price, I'll rank something between 7.5 to 7.8. From my point of view, my professional point of view, if you ask me, is it worth to invest in these two brands, or it is worth to invest in this brand? So definitely my verdict goes, first I'll prefer to buy this product, and second I prefer to this, because comparison pigments are more high. Second, the dispersion between these two in a form of dispersion, this is better than this. But if you compare this and this is better than this because of the price factor and the dispersion, and it has a value for money because it has a matte eyeshadow, it has a metallic eyeshadow, and same time it has a glitters also. It is all-in-one. Along with the eyeshadow, it has a highlighter. So I say that if I have to select from this two, I will select this, and from between this two palette, if I have to select, I will select this two.
Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you liked this video, and please do share and like and subscribe to my channel. I'm planning to make some more videos like this, and I definitely try to bring some more and more informative videos for you. And thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much, ma'am, for this video.
Thank you very much.